ini ndobva ndatora chikafu chake ubva ndadya apa ndapedza changu ubva ndadya.
Trust here. Yes. Nice one. You should work out.
Miss Fadzi, pane zviri kuitika. Mugare online kana makumba.
Ndinotomuda ndisingamboona picture or what. A 500 guest wedding. Guys, this is the wedding of the month. Yes, it is yours, David the Wedding Whisperer. I'm coming again with a beautiful story of Prichard and Praisewell. So guys, let's just hear their story. I'm not going to interrupt. I want them to tell their story from her version and his version. Let's see, how did they meet? This is David the Wedding Whisperer, and this is Vows and Wows.
So me and Fadzai, it was like when I went to visit my friends, and we were in there, so we're just talking, and I had given up in terms of love, and so we're talking. And then I said, ndizokurora ndichatombodinda kutomboda kana dzimwe 2-3 years ndisingaite zverudo izvi ndakusiyana nazvo. Wabva watotanga kutondiseka vakati, you know what, you can't give up. Mirai chikuitirai action isusu, like and so that we can find someone are suitable for you. So I thought it was a joke, and then next day I went there. You know what? There's this other girl like here, referring to her, and then got ndinotomuda ndisinamboona picture or what. I just heard the name, and then I was given a number and my photos.
So I was at work. And then a colleague of mine akabva nditi, Miss Fadzi, pane zviri kuitika, mugare online kana makumba. Then ndadzokera kumba. Then she called me, can you send me your best photos? Just send me your best photos, like 3 or 4, then it will be good. I thought, what's going on? My photos ndechi. Just send me the photos. Then I sent her the photos.
So we had a trip yekubasa takaenda kunyanga. Tiri kunyanga koko, then tapa break. Then I said, let me just call her. So first call, we went for about 30 minutes or so. Airtime ikapera, ndobva ndatuma munhu anonditengera airtime.
He asked all the important information per one call. And our conversations were very long. We would talk about everything as if but yet we had not yet met.
Tikabva taronga kuti tichazosangana in town kuna Samora uko na 7th.
Then I had to get my hair done. Then I made him wait in town, I think for like 5 hours. He was waiting for me for like 5 hours. I didn't do it intentionally though. Kuandana nogadzirwa musoro zvakatora time, and you know how it is with women stuff.
The funny part, patakasangana for the first time, anga akaspeka, like so she looked like a cartoon character, Reaper Alvin and Chipmunks. Then I said, you look like you look like a cartoon character. And I thought she was going to be offended.
And he said I looked like Simon from from Alvin and the Chipmunks because I was wearing my glasses. Then I was like, this guy.
We just started to laugh.
Then I had to make the conversation more interesting, so I just played along about it. Then I told him that I like kudya. And then he was saying, indambodya, so what, you know, the first date kind of thing. And then ndinobva ndatora chikafu chake ubva ndadya apa ndapedza changu ubva ndadya. Then he was like,
funny thing, first day tatonodya pepe, akutokrosera over to my meal. Akudya zvese musikana wacho. So that's when I realized, okay, yeah, this is the person that I've been looking for. We connected at first.
So I think izvozvo zvakaita kuti tikwanise open up on everything, because the first time that we are meeting tokutoita zvinhu zvakadaro already.
Then on that day andambomudza kuti what was my intention. I asked for friendship, but she said our friends don't never know me. But then she just gave me an opportunity. That's when I realized that, oh, okay, I think she wants to give me a chance. Then we made sure kuti tichazondosangana ku restaurant of her choice.
Then I picked the place, then ndikanzi dressed elegantly, unyatsoisa makeup and everything. I want everything to be elegant. Then we went for our very first normal date, and it was amazing.
That's when I said what was supposed to be said to her, and then she said yes, yeah. So basically that's it, basically. So from that day, it was like ndakamuziva for a long time, and we just connecting. What I like about her, it's a smile. That's number one, her smile. And number two, she's very, very mature. And that's one thing that I've always been looking into a woman, or what I can call a wife. Her maturity complements me. So by the way, by calling, I'm a pastor who is also into mathematics field. I'm pursuing my bachelor science in maths and statistics. But in terms of the calling in the ministry, it needs someone who is very mature to complement you. So I like her for that.
I like a lot of stuff about him. For starters, I like the fact that he's straightforward. Zvinhu zvese zvavanoita zviri straightforward. When my sekuru met him, tazova tega nasekuru wangu akanditi, this person looks genuine. Yes, he looks genuine, and he is genuine.
And then besides the dimples, what can I say? And her smooth skin, what else can I say? She's just beautiful. She's just a beautiful person. And I always loved someone whom when I look at, I can see my mother. So I saw my mother in her.
I also like that he pushes me to be a good person. Inindiri munhu kuti ndikafarire kunge ndiri around people, I would just isolate myself. But then he pushes me kuti, you have to go and talk to her. Go and talk to him. Say hi, say something to them. He pushes me to get to like people. And with the nature of his job, munhu anointeracta nevanhu vakawanda. So with him pushing me to like people, with him pushing me to be around a lot of people, ndinoona as if ari kundipushira towards the good thing. I also like it, he consults me on every little thing. He consults me, zvese, mama toita say. He consults me pazvinhu zvese, and it makes me feel so important.
Usually teachers are very organized in terms of putting things together and all that. So the fact that she was a teacher, that was a plus for me, because I knew that, so here being a teacher and a very organized teacher, I like that about her. I have a lot to say, but then she's I just like a lot about her.
The guy, like I mentioned before, he is very straightforward. Munhu akangosvika nekuti takutounganidza mari yekuroora, and tichiroora toda muchato, tikuda kuzviita on the same day. Then I was like, what?
From the day she said yes to walking this journey with me, to dating, I then had to buy my ring to then go and propose to her. And we did this, I just visited her to a place, and then we were just the two of us.
It was right as if I was dreaming.
We had no money, to be honest. The money that I had, it was not reasonable if we were to save it to go and pay the lobola and do the wedding. It was going to take us about 2 years to save. She's my prayer partner, by the way, and we started praying about this. Just when we decided to do so, I got a job. The salary was not that good, that much, but a month into that decision, when we said we want to get married, there was a 71% salary increase. And then we said, okay, so this is now working. So the Lord was just on our side from that day, and we started planning our things, and also we decided to go and pay the bride price. I didn't choose to take any longer, because when you find the one, don't take long. just do it there and then.
Tichitanga, initially we just wanted a small wedding, like a very small wedding. Maybe 50 people. Then when he told Van Wyk Kwawa about it, they were so excited because Anga Bajura for a long time, and they were excited to have a mindfulness in the house. So they participated Jaganyanya, and ndopataka batatoona kuti wedding yedu iri kubudirira, but during the process ndaitongoti zvinobuda here, and he was so optimistic zvekuti ndakapedzisira ndakutongoona kuti aiwa zvinhu zvinobuda izvi. Then I called my sister ndikati bamnini wenyu ndo zvavari kufunga kuno. She was so happy. Zikanzi, I want you to go and get the dress that you want, then you tell me kuti zvinoita mari. Then I went to my tailor, and then ndikutoona zvinhu zviri kutobuda, chendai munotsvaga second dress. Then ndikutoona zvinhu zviri kutobuda, tipei menu and everything, hande tinoona venue. And then I cried when patakanoona venue, ndichitoona kuti zvinhu zviri kutouya into reality. And then the day came.
Yes, guys. You just heard it from this guy. Guys, apana kana problem if someone links you. Guys, tell my friends someone. You know, some people know someone who is actually beautiful, someone of moral standard, someone who can be your wife. So please, be open to it. So what I'm going to do next now, let's sit down with this couple and see what were the vows, and if they are in down moments on the wedding day. Are there any tips for couples? Let's talk about the wedding day. So, guys, today I have a beautiful couple. These are the Madanyikas, guys. You just hear them. They share their beautiful love story, which is full of love. I like the connection. Or not the connection that's if she can feel free to eat, even to laugh at a joke on the first date. Guys, when I'm a single, this is it. You're a pass. Okay, so let's talk with this couple. So guys, you just talked about the preps, the lobola, and let's just talk a little bit about the preps. What were your key takeaways when you were preparing your wedding day?
So number one is that if you decide to do whatever you would want to do, it's your day. Plan it the way you want, but also as people come in, you just need to let them assist you, but at the same time you must let them know that this is your day, without necessarily offending them. But the other thing is that prayer is needed the most, because during those times, it's so challenging. Sometimes you feel like let's just let it go. Anyway, marriage is marriage anyway. Even if you go to court, it's just so. Those times will come. Like some people say, don't worry. I'm moving. It's stressing. But then what I've noticed is it's easy to break up. So it's the time in which you need to stick to each other, and you just need to stick together and comfort each other. That's what I've learned basically.
Maybe a quick one. I think you covered.
Yes, you preempted everything.
So I'm going to ask you this one. How many number of guests did you borrow from his side?
That's a good one.
So initially we had planned Kuti, we wanted 50 people.
Okay. Nice.
Then from the 50, I was going to get 20, and he was going to get 30. Then we moved to 150. Per 150, he was going to get 100. I was going to get 50. Then we moved to 300. Per 300, I was going to get 100. He was going to get 200. Then we moved to 500.
Wow.
Inini ndaingora mandiri per 100. Now do the math. So because of the
So
nature,
he was actually the one who was increasing the number.
yeah, he was, because of the nature of the,
Yeah, I understand that, but
yeah,
because
so-
he has a congregation, a lot of children.
yes. So every time muri kuplana paizongoya kunzi ko vanhu vekuzetsisi, ko vanhu vekugweru, ko vanhu veku, some of the number yakaramba ichizongowanda. But then it was
So he
what
started
it is.
with 50, then he added another 0.
Yes. Imagine. Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. By the way, how many months did you have in terms of planning the wedding?
Let him answer. Wedding planning.
We started in Tongot
July.
because it was like when the conference started. It was on the 22nd when we went to see the venue.
Wow.
So
wow.
from 22 June, that's when we started planning, to 30 August.
Wow.
The wedding
Wow.
on the 30th of August.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
That's beautiful. So let's talk about the vows and the wows. What were your major highlights on the wedding day? Let's talk about the wows for now. Let me start with.
Can I
Michael for
start?
now. Yes.
Because he has a habit of saying everything. Well, for me, it was the singing part. When I was walking down the aisle, he sang my favorite song.
Pandinoverenga zvikomborero zvangu ndoverenga iwe pakutanga.
But then, to my surprise, ndakanganwa my lyrics and all. But then the part that he's saying, it was really beautiful. Then I was just standing there with my dad. I was standing with my dad and his younger brother. I was standing there. I was freezing, like ndandato freeze and ndinakirwa nesong. Did wakungoti handei apa vasida kuonekwa nevanhu kuti vari kunditi handei handei ndakangomira ndikunakirwa nesong. So that was the major highlight. Then imwe yechitu was patata kuenda ku ceremony. I didn't know that he could dance like that. But aitoita practices and all, munhu wese aitovamoka kuti zvinobuda here. But on the day, he really had his dancing shoes on. Vakatamba kuite mbichana. So those were my two major highlights.
I like it. I like it. Over to you, sir.
She took everything. Okay, so for me, what basically made me happy on the day is that to just see my relatives coming, because I thought maybe they would not make it. So seeing them, it was just great. And then coming to when she was walking down the aisle, it was it was just something else, because I didn't want it to just come quickly. I wanted to sing the song, and then I will see her coming down after Dakuimba, the other part. So she nailed it with that. Nailed it. She waited, and then that day she was looking very beautiful. I mean, she was a new person to me. It was just great for me. It was just great.
Beautiful, beautiful. I like it. Were there any dull moments on the day?
Well, no,
Yeah.
not really. Yeah, not really. We not any that I may think of. We just chose to ignore everything that was happening and just enjoy the day. So whatever, anything that would bring negative energy, we were putting it aside, and we made sure that we enjoy the day to the fullest.
I like that part, because most couples sometimes they get consumed about my activity ari kuitika pamuchato zvoti antu akachaziva kuti spoon one apa ina kukwana. So it will be very difficult for a bride or a groom kuti uinakidzwa nemuchato wako kana ukava that too particular kuda kuziva zvekufamba sei. But like what you said, ukangozva kuti let me just focus on the day, let me enjoy this moment, let me enjoy the day. That will be beautiful. How about you?
Well, the only challenge that I faced was kwandaichinjira inini. The photographer ari kuda kunyatsoita magic dzake. Ndiri kunzi time tamirirwa. Apa ndi kuda maphotos ese kunzi time tamirirwa. So takazongoita zvekuti ndaingomhanyiswa uko, but then chikoti una photographer torai chingosimbisana torai. So pakapa a little bit of pressure, but then it was not that much.
That's good. I actually like the fact that you didn't bow down to the pressure. You understood the image, the agents, but at the same time, you know that you need to compromise and play along a little bit so that you get footage. Because on my bride's part, some of them break down.
And you know what? She's someone who easily breaks down, but then she didn't cry until the last moment of the reception. But we were almost done anyway, and we were almost done. The other thing that made us to be at ease is that we had full trust in our planners.
Yes.
And the team that was running it. And our chair of the planning team, she was something else. So it gave us peace. We were just at ease in knowing that she can handle anything at any given time, and she did it.
Because you brought it up, maybe I'm now curious. Because the chain was I say this.
So, like he said, ndirimunano kurumbidza uchema. Any little thing ndinochema, any little mishap ndinochema, any little thing chandifadza ndinochema. But on the day, surprisingly, ndanga ndisirumbochema kubva because taitogara tichitoti makeup icharuinika because ndenge ndingochema, but then andambochema. And then my younger brother, I have a soft spot for him. Then ndiye akatanga kupa speech, you know, mwana wandaitakura inini ndichichinja manapkin ndichimuendesa kucreche ndichita sei. So me seeing him ari munhu mukuru achitopa speech achitondipa advice on my day. I couldn't hold it. So that's the only moment that I cried.
Definitely. That's beautiful. I want to talk about the bride crew, the bridesmaids, and how they play their role.
So on my side, funny thing that happened on the day is three of the other guys. I'm going to try to plug hero. So they had to go in the morning and make sure that they prepare everything. I'm sorry about it, right? Fortunately, I had no hassle from the boys. It was just cool. They supported me. They wanted to make sure that everything is okay with me. They wanted to make sure that I eat. I'm out of pressure. The boys were just something else. And part of it, I think it was because of how I just chose the boys, because I just chose those people who were close to me, those people who were there for me from the beginning. So they were just there, and they were there. Some of them were my youths, church, and it was just cool. From the boys, it was just perfect. No hassle, no problems with the boys. It was just great.
On my end, so initially, I just wanted 4 bridesmaids. My best friends are 2, and my little sisters are 2. Then zvikanzi bridal train yacho inobva yazoita ipfupi, so we have to add vamwe vanhu. And I was so petty about it. It's either vanoita your sisters or no one. I was so petty about it. But then I was assured, let's just add these guys from church. Church, and then they didn't even give me any problems. Then we started working. Girls to the so they would just respond promptly. My morning gowns, they would respond promptly. For makeup, they wouldn't question anything. Vaitongokupa zvimwe zvinhu zvekueda kuti tikambotrya votokupa service providers atori nani. So it was a good team to work with. On the day they ate, that's all that I can say. They ate vanga vakachena and all smiles kubva tichitanga kusvikira takanopedza. And my maid of honor, who is my best friend, akanyatsoratidza kuti she was up for the job, achidhonza dress. By the way, the dress was very heavy. It was very, very heavy. So even up to today, anoramba achingoti ndikuda mari yangu yepiece job yandakaita. She says it jokingly though, because anga kungoramba achingotakura dress. And my other best friend akauya futi vakubatsirana vari two. Kana ndakuda 10, they would carry the train. It was a heavy dress.
To someone who is planning a wedding, what would you give him? Maybe just in a sentence or two, any advice for someone who is planning a wedding for the groom. This is for the groom, brother.
So, for the groom, what I can say is it's a day. It's a one-day thing. So whatever that you desire, make sure that you agree with her. Otherwise, you won't enjoy it much. So make sure that you work it out with her, and you push that everything else. Don't pick colors. Don't pick anything else. Just let her do it. Just wait for you to be told the kind of the suit and everything. Trust her.
Nice one.
You should work out. Otherwise, your other man and say, I want to wear a brown shoe on the day. Basically, what I can advise everyone is that the day, it's your day, you and her, but mainly let her decide most of the things. She's the main person on the day. Take it that way, and you thank me later.
Okay, same thing to you. Let's talk about a tip for the brides. A tip for the bride.
Tip number 1 would be get your service providers on time. Kana pane bookings anoda kutoitwa, the hair, the makeup, the dresses, just do it on time to avoid the last minute pressure. Last minute pressure inozoita kuti utore zvinhu zvaunenge usingadi because ndozvine zvakunzi ndochasara. Then when you stick kuzvinhu zvako, make sure kuti ndizvo zvaucharamba uinazvo, kwete kuti ndambotora dress iri ndakutora iri zvinokupa unnecessary pressure. Nyatsova decisive, usati wanyatsova final decision, nyatsova decisive kuti this is what I really want. And also get vanhu vanokubatsira, let them be vanhu vaunonyatsoziva vaunotrusta kuti these guys can show up for me, because ndakaona kuti these guys vaitomhanya kuti umwe aindisa madress kudry clean, umwe aita kunotora maruva, umwe aita ndaisatombostresseka. Inini I was just changu chacho chongoconfirm kuti yes, that's the color.
I can agree on that fact, because they did come for a meeting this side. Okay. I liked it because they were really passionate about the day. Yes. You could see, these ones, they would really ask you hard questions. You are not so teaching. So you see, these guys, they are really into the. I also like the first point.
But I to get your service providers on time.
Exactly, I like that one. Maybe one thing that I also like and appreciate about you guys is how he handled, especially communication, maybe on my side. I like the fact that he was like, you could talk what was really on the ground and what he is able to do. So, because many couples, they struggle with this part. I don't know, go my teams with, all right, I don't know. Then at the end of the day, you are told, but he asked to communicate. He handled that part very well, because I'm sure he came, he didn't. And
the push was coming from.
And that's beautiful. So you handled that part quite well. I like it. I like it because that's one tip that my couples are know, because everyone is a human being. Every service provider wants to do communication. In many cases, when you're planning, so guys, you heard these guys, they did a beautiful day, they did have nice time. So what I'm going to do, guys, I want to leave this couple. So, you know, I'm sure you noticed today I wasn't talking much. These guys, they can talk. So I'm going to leave them for a minute or two, maybe to check on each other about the vows, if she still remembers the vows. And also just to verify that Is he renewing now that they are two? Is he going to promise anything for the future? Yes, this was Vows and Walls with yours truly, David the Wedding Whisperer. I'm out. Yes, we've come to that part, that time that I enjoy most about this show. The time that I enjoy most about this show, when the couple now relive and reaffirm their wedding vows. Yes, this is Vows and Vows, so definitely that part is very important and that part is actually exciting. So I'm excited to see them relive their vows. For now, I will leave you with Prichard and Praisewell as they relive their vows. This is David the Wedding Whisperer, and this is Vows and Vows.
Okay, so on the day, I assured you that I was going to be there for you, to protect you, and I asked you that as you always stand in for me, that you may support me even as I support Chelsea. I didn't hear what you're going to say about it. So today I'm sure that you're going to cement it because of time that day. You could not promise me whether you're going to stand with me. And also, I want to make sure that I convert you to Barcelona because Madrid, no. Because it just was okay, so I'm very happy that we have made it this far and we are still walking this journey, connecting, and the connection is just something else. And I want to assure you my presence always, God being my help, and I also want to assure you my support in everything. Like I always do, I push you to do the right thing, talk to them, do this, do that. I want to assure you, like I'll do that always. And ndichameka sure kuti kana ndikadya ndikasara ndiri one zvinhu zvinoiswa panzvimbo handikandi pese pese. That one I'm trying. I will try. That one I will try. I'm not promising, but I will try to make sure that I put things in place.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to be a good guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in I had written my vows before and I had them, but then I couldn't read them. I got, hey, let me just say it from my head. And I promised to be your support system. I promised to be there for you. And I promised to love and respect you. And my promise still remains. Ndichangoramba nchingo kudai nchingo kusapotai. That zvebhora izvi each man for himself. Yeah.